the Kauaeranga Valley and we're going to go camp there for a few days. So I just stopped at the visitor centre, got a little map, just to see what sort of walks and stuff to do. And now we're just going to continue on to our campsite. So from the visitor centre, it's gravel road all the way. Campground's all the way along here. We just chose the one closest to the Pinnacle walk that camper vans can get to. This is our neat little campsite here. River down there, we've been for a swim. Tomorrow we're walking up the Pinnacles. I'll just show you around. So Linda's got her tent up here. And there's our little river just down there. Linda's just settling in for the night in her little tent. It's our beautiful campsite this morning. Just getting ready to go on our day hike up the Pinnacles, which is somewhere way up over there in the sunshine. And we're off. Let's go. We've just started off from the Totara flat campground. It's about a 10-minute walk to the start of the track.
Take your time and do your trick.
So we're at the start of the Pinnacles track here. It's a 3-hour hike up to the Pinnacles Hut. And I think it's another 45 minutes up to the summit. So let's do it.
For brighter light and firmer ground.
So we just met a couple running down. They've gone up at 2 o'clock this morning to watch the sunrise. How cool would that be? I did mention it last night and everyone thought I was crazy. So we're just coming up to a swing bridge. Big swing bridge. We like swing bridges. This is a upgraded version from what it used to be in the olden days.
I think last time we came across it was just a single strand.
Yeah, it was, eh?
Sort of,
This is a flash swing bridge. Look at bounce.
still swings though.
Still swings. Still a bit bouncy. But we're going over this way somewhere, up a big hill. The Pinnacles, they call it, in the Kauaeranga Valley. Look at this.
And what Joe won't notice is up here is the old anchors for the original bridge. So that's how wide it was at the top. And down here is how wide it was down at the bottom.
So far we've been walking about 20 minutes. That's stopping to take photos, so it's been a slow one, but it's been a very gentle walk so far. So it's a nice warm-up before you actually start the uphill slog. Both of us are very unfit, so we're not sure how we're going to go with this. Just stopped and listening to the tui.
Creek, oh, it goes all the way up there. But down here, you can actually make a camp in there.
Pretty cool. Someone probably has camped in there. Big spiders in there, Mike. We won't be camping in there. So we're just starting a little bit of uphill. So it's about 30 minutes or so into the walk and the uphill starts. So we've just got to a sign, 2 choices, Pinnacles Hut via Webb Creek Walk or Moss Creek Backcountry Campsite. But we're going up via the Webb Creek Walk up here. We're pretty much into a steady uphill climb now. It's beautiful. It's going to get hot. Wish we had started sooner.
And don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell there's something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new.
Just come out to another swing bridge. Oh, look at that up there.
Something you would never do.
At this spot there used to be a rock stairway that went down the cliff down to the river. So we would have had to go back up the other side. But now they've got a swing bridge in here.
How long?
Don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if
Oh wow, look at this. This is stunning. I feel like we're really in the bush.
They used to do logging up here, and further up there was a dam with all the logs behind it, and they'd break the dam and let the water rush down here, bringing all the logs down to the front. And think of all the destruction this would have done, this rush of water down there. for all these logs.
One of those logs are from the olden days there, Mike.
Maybe.
Let's be honest for a
Nice stone steps.
yeah, you'll be in over your head, babe.
Job today is to cut some stairs going up this hill. No thank you.
Thank you to all the people in the olden days for their hard efforts so we can climb this hill. Very kind of you. Well, you'll probably never get this message. Or maybe you will.
Brand new.
I always say this when I'm doing a bushwalk, but it's just so pretty through here. It's beautiful. Sun shining down.
You say who you are, who you really
Whew.
Active landslip area.
Landslide, so we're not allowed to stop for,
So
I
that's
don't know
what
how long.
we're
Thought we were stopping here.
You're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be
See, I thought this way. Just straight up there. Straight up there.
Yeah, I just saw that stone and thought, oh, it'd be easy just to do a little step there.
This beautiful little swimming hole. If you get too hot on the way down, I might have a swim in there. Are your shoes like tyres that you got to wear them in before you lean too far into corners? That's what I like about being in charge of the camera. I get to stop and have rests while I take photos of Mike working hard.
See that you're hurting. I see that you're down. I see how every dream return came back to call you out.
I say, wow, what a view, and what a struggle to climb up. Now look up, and up on the top of that hill up there, the power lines.
Yeah, who put those in? Seriously. Helicopters probably. How you feeling, Mike?
Knackered, I'm only an hour into a 3-hour walk.
Yes, it's not easy, is it?
Until the sky has fallen, I'll be around. I'll be there night and day. I'll be there both night and day.
Yeah, it's mostly stone steps all the way up. I don't remember all these stone steps when I did this when I was at school. I just remember a muddy dirt track. Oh, look at that. Look behind you. Justin's way down there somewhere. Here we go. Back up these steps. Yeah, I remember this being a muddy, muddy track that I'm falling over like at least 5 or 6 times. Interesting little rocky path here. It's like a little cobbled road, like in Europe or somewhere, like the Romans might have built, Mike. Look, someone's stolen some stones out of this bit.
This is what happened in Roman times.
Did they? They stole the stones.
They had to build the houses.
Funny. Just stop for a little muesli bar snack.
An energy booster.
Energy booster. Another swing bridge coming up. Long, narrow one. This is more like the old school swing bridges that I remember. Is it only one person on at a time, or did it not say? Okay.
I just like the way there's heaters at every bar.
Oh, look, pretty down there. Oh, it's really wobbly.
One person.
Oh, it didn't say that at the other end.
I thought it did, we didn't see it.
Okay, you're only supposed to have one person on there, but it didn't actually say at the other end.
Was ready to rumble, was ready to fight. Got lost in the thunder, without alibis. Shout at the night, rage at the lies. Don't let the fear.
I'm not sure, but this is most likely a magnificent carry that's chopped down to build someone's house.
Oh, so I think we're about halfway there. How are you feeling, Mike? I'm hoping it gets easier. Onwards. It's a lovely walk.
Be there night and day. I'll be there both night and day. Until the stars have fallen onto the ground. I'll be there night and day. Be there both night and day.
Right, so time for some Hakaramata inspirational, motivational quotes. You go first.
Sweating is just fat crying.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
No pain, no gain.
I'm not sure that's one of them. Oh, look, Mike, some signs. Pinnacles Hut via Flood Detour. The Pinnacles Hut via Hydro Camp.
Is that the pinnacle up there?
We're pretty sure that's the Pinnacles up there. It's about 45 minutes to go, and right now this is a nice little gentle reprieve from all that uphill stony work. It's lovely.
Don't speak too soon. No.
Big hollow log.
What a size of tree that would have been. So when you're walking along, you also look down as well as behind you. When they used to do logging here, they used to drag the logs out.
Ooh.
Score marks on the rock.
Wow. There it is. That's the top of the Pinnacles. It looks like a long way up, Mike. I'm knackered. I don't know if I can have another hour and a half in me. We only do a walk like this maybe once a year, so we're not very fit.
The Pinnacles was a core of a volcano. So imagine that's the core of the volcano. And then there must have been a volcano up round it, because it's all washed away now. The size of the volcano would have been.
Anyway, I've done enough. Let's go back.
No.
Okay. About 10 more minutes to the hut. Looking forward to getting there and having some lunch. Actually, I'm very hungry.
Hey Joe, look. It's over there, someone's built a house in the middle of a bush.
Oh, that's the hut. Oh, there we
You
go.
sure? It looks like there's a car over there.
Yes, so
Someone's driven up.
someone's driven up, Mike says. Yeah, there's no car there, Mike.
But over there, we've just seen some people walking up the track to the Pinnacles. It looks quite doable from here.
2 minutes to the hut, Mike. 50 minutes to the Pinnacle. Here we go. Oh, and there's just
Hey,
a...
Sister Linda.
Did you go up the top?
What a lovely spot to have some lunch.
We didn't film us eating, we scoffed it. But I'm just going to show you around the hut. This is a real flash hut. This is the Pinnacles hut. We're at 582 metres high. But I think it's locked, but we can have a look through the windows. How posh is this? Oh, they've got showers. Showers, running water. So the hut sleeps 100, but because of COVID, they're limiting it to 50 at the moment. We're pretty tired, but we're heading towards the Pinnacles, but that's it, way up there. Oh wow, it's just stunning.
I know we said a lot, but wow.
Oh, there's Table Mountain over there.
Table Mountain is formed by molten lava going up through cracks in a volcano, forming a pool of molten lava, which then solidifies. And then all the rocks around it then gets eroded away over time, leaving the lava there in Table Mountain.
Oh, so it's just a pile of lava on the top of there, is it? How cool. And that's where we're going. As usual, pick the hottest part of the day to do this. These steps. Ugh. So we've just stopped here to have a look out to the east, and there's Paku in Totara. So that's Totara, basically straight down there, Paku, and behind that I think Slipper Shoe, one of those footwear islands. In one of our other videos when we're kayaking up a river down there near Totara, there's a point to the Pinnacles up here, and I said we're probably going to do that next week, but we never did. But probably maybe 2 years later, we're now doing it. But yeah, you can actually walk up from the other side as well. But it's not an easy walk, I don't think.
I've seen you on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, these steps just keep going up and up and up.
But in a minute, they'll be going down and down and down and down.
So there's the steps down there that we've just come up. There's the hut way over there. Whew. Oh, now we can see Pauanui. Oh, that's so awesome. Pauanui there, Paku there, Totara there. So I've left Mike just back down at the bottom of the stairs. I'm just going to go up this alone because he's not a big fan of heights. So these look pretty steep. Oh, bit of scrambling up through here. trying to film while scrambling up here. It's probably not the safest thing to do. Because I'm trying to do it going down, I reckon. Oh, look at that. Whew. Whew. This is hard work, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're on top of the world. Some more of these to climb up. They certainly make it a bit easier. That's it. We're almost there. Made it to the viewing platform. Oh. Jeez, that's hard. I think Mike did the right thing sitting down there. Mike! Mike, just sitting down there on the rock, waiting. So he made it most of the way up, and the stunning views from there even. I'm not sure what's worse, going up or coming down. A little bit hairy if you didn't like heights. I'm glad Mike didn't come, he would have hated this. That's where we just were, way up there. That's the hard bit done, I think. Or the hard bit's walking 4 hours back to camp. But Mike's been waiting for me.
Hours and hours.
How long was I?
I'd only taken 13 minutes to get back down.
It was hard. You wouldn't have liked it. Now to walk down all these stairs that we just walked up. So we never used to walk with walking poles. We did a couple of Caminos over in France and Spain, 800 kilometres over 40 days or something. And we bought them to do that. And now we love them. We're just fine for the longer walks. It just takes a bit of the weight off your knees and your hips. There's Mike making his way down the hill. Things you see in the rock, but there's like a little face in there. See his eyes? Oh, nostrils there.
It's mouth down here.
Mouth down there. It's closed. Got no eyeballs. It's weird.
The sun and the heat has finally got to us.
Yeah. Yes, it's been a long day. We started at 7:30. It's now 1:30. 6 hours we've been walking so far. Just stop and listen to the birds. It's a hot day to be doing this. I think it's about 29, but it's nice. We've just come back down into the tree line here, and this is really nice. You'd think walking down would be a lot easier, but it's really not. So we're just coming up to the finish line now, 8 hours later. Now just a 10-minute walk back to the camp. Got a car still here in the car park.
We did pass a few people on the way up.
Yeah, it's a very busy track today. Such a beautiful evening. We're just sitting around our campsite. What a way to finish the day. Sitting up on the hill, overlooking the river, mesmerised by its hypnotic tune. Say you've seen us on YouTube, there you go.
I've seen you on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome. Mesmerised by its hypnotic tune.
You can't do it, you have to laugh at the end.
So that's it for this week's video. Stay safe
Be happy.
and have fun.